A very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It depends on the country, time, and zone, where you are, and this is why I greet you in 3 different ways, depending on the time you're going to watch this video. It's your friend Reomark once again, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe today. The topic we're going to talk about is so much important, and you've asked it to me in my inboxes and different platforms that I use, including TikTok. My friend in Saudi Arabia, how are you? UAE, Uganda, and all over the world, I salute you. Today we're going to look at ovulation. What is ovulation? Why do women ovulate? And what are some reasons why women do not ovulate? What are those signs that you look at as a woman to know that now you are ovulating? First things first, ovulation is a release of the ova it's a release of that egg when it is ready to be fertilized by the sperm. And when it is released and goes into the fallopian tube, that is the day one, and that's what we call ovulation. It's going to be prepared to be fertilized by the sperm. Why do they not ovulate? The first reason is some women are on family planning methods. For example, implants. My friend, you may not ovulate as your other women, fellow women are ovulating. Sometimes other reason why women do not ovulate is menopause. Women who are in the age of 45 and above, you may not ovulate. It's because that your hormone that is responsible for ovulation, that is estrogen, is now in low concentration. Straight up, let's go to the signs of ovulation. Number 1, breast tenderness. When a woman is in ovulation, you touch your breast and you feel like it's a bit paining. This is what we call ovulation. This is why when you touch it, you feel a little bit of pain. The levels of estrogen are high. When they are high, when you touch your breast, it's a bit tender, it pains you a bit. And next to that is breast enlargement. To a woman who has produced more than a kid, or what we call multi-grand gravidas, you may not understand this, but to a girl who's just 21, 22, 23, the breasts who are still standing, you can easily understand your breasts increase in size. Then you know, now I'm in a stage whereby I can get pregnant, the day we call the ovulation day. Here you can see that. Then the other point we can talk about is changes in temperature, or what we call basal body temperature. This temperature, we measure it most especially in the morning before you do any activity, because when you do an activity, metabolism has taken place, it can create heat, and then you get temperature on your skin. But in the morning before you've done anything, if your temperature is measured and is high, it means that you are in ovulation. Then the other is spotting. You know, when a woman is ovulating or is going into ovulation, when the egg is being released, that corpus that covers the egg, once it has been broken, some blood can be released, and this is why we can find the spotting into your vagina. However, there's a difference between spotting and bleeding. If it is a bleeding just like in your menstruation, please, this is not spotting. But a spot, you may find like 1 or 2 droplets of blood into your knicker or into your vaginal fluid. Then we call that spotting. It can happen because the egg is being released. Then the other thing is changes of saliva texture. Some people may not know this, or they may not discover this, and that's why in developed countries, most especially Europe and other countries, we have microscopes that can test your saliva, and they will find it when the texture has changed. It is a bit thick because estrogen is high in concentration. Then the other I'd like to talk about is heightened senses. Heightened senses, it means that a woman in this time of period, or in this period of time, her senses are very high. She can easily smell something that is not normal or something that is normal. A perfume of a person, she can easily sense it. And this time is when women have pica, or pica is craving for the unwanted things. It is common in pregnant women, but has also been discovered that women who are in ovulation also have this sense. Then the other last point I want to talk about is cervical mucus changes in color. It is very slippery. It's like an egg white. If you have seen that egg white, not the yolk, but egg white, this is how your mucus looks like if you are in ovulation. So my dear viewers, most especially the women or the ladies outside there, today I've discussed with you the signs of ovulation or symptoms that you can look at and know, I'm ovulating, I'm ready to get pregnant. Remember, we say that ovulation is the day when a woman is ready to get pregnant. For example, women who spend 28 days cycle, your ovulation day is always the 14th day. If you have a 29-day cycle, your ovulation day is always the 15th day. And if you have a 35-day cycle, your ovulation day is always the 21st day. I've discussed this in one of my previous videos, and still I'm going also to discuss for you in the next video the women who have irregular cycles, when do you know the days you are ovulating? When do you know the days you are in your fertile days? I'm going to put up that video very soon. So my viewers out there, don't stop subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please share to a neighbor, like, comment, watch the video at its fullest in order for it to do its capacity it's supposed to do. I love you so much. May God bless you. Have a good evening. I remain your friend, Royal Mark, and bye-bye.